Today I'm going to tell you about the digestive system. The digestive system is a set of organs that work together to process the food we eat. Its main function is to convert food into nutrients that the body can absorb and use to produce energy, repair tissues, and maintain vital functions. The process begins in the mouth, where food is chewed and mixed with saliva, and continues in the stomach and intestine, where nutrients are broken down and absorbed. Organs such as the liver, pancreas, and gallbladders play important roles in digestion, producing bile and enzymes. Finally, indigestion was is eliminated from the body. In short, the digestive system is essential for obtaining the necessary nutrients and maintaining our health. Thank you.
My name is Jaime León. The mouth is the relative to the digestive system and performs fundamental mechanic and chemical functions to the digestive performance. Here is how it works. Main fundamentals of the mouth indigestion. 1. Indigestion. The is process of introducing food into the oral cavity. The is where digestion begins. 2. Mastication. Mechanic digestion. The left grip food into a small piece, facilitating its path through the esophagus and increasing the source are for the action of digestive enzimas.
Y aquí colocaría un trofeo. ¡Si tuviera uno! Lo siento, me alteré.
Hi, my name is Maria Luque. I'm going to talk about the esophagus. The esophagus is a musculomembranous tube of the digestive tract that extends from the parking to the stomach. Its abdominal characteristics are pain across the trachea of the 10 and its abdominal portion 2.5 centímetros and the gastrointestinal the 11 lower external sprinting cardia. This is key in regulation the passage of the bolus, preventing gastric reflux. Settling a surgical relevant point where an abrupt sanction occurs in the esophageal mucosa. Arterial supply mainly comes from the gastric artery and the left inferior wearing artery, venous tracking subconsuminal veins and the portal system via the left gastric vein and the inferior vein cava system. Thank you.
My name is Liz. The stomach is a vital organ system located between the esophagus and the small intestine. Its main function is the digestion of food where the comes are with gastric juices that break down the nutrients. Digestive function. How can receptive food the stomach with gastric juices will help the break down proteins in with bacteria. The process results in semi-liquid substance called can, which is grounded results small intestines. Regulation. Digestion in stomach is controlled by hormones and neuroxyslone, for example gastric and neurics that stimulate the production of gastric juices.
My full name is Catherine Fiera. I will be talking about the intestinal tract. The intestinal tract is a vital organ in your body where it effectively absorbs essential nutrients from the food you consume. Its remarkable efficiency is primarily due to a vast internal surface area created through intricate circular folds, tiny finger-like villi, and even smaller microvilli. These intricate structures are designed to maximize contact for effective absorption. In this vital process, almost everything necessary for our nutrition is absorbed: carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, essential minerals, and fats. Once processed, these nutrients primarily travel through the lymphatic system, supporting various bodily functions and overall health. It also absorbs erythrocytes, which are the red blood cells that it effectively recovers. All these complex biological processes are ultimately regulated by the body to ensure that you obtain the essential nutrients needed to maintain overall efficiency and health. It is the essential key component needed to effectively convert your food into energy and vitality.
Hi, my name is Franco Martita and I'm gonna talk about the liver. The liver, we have a 3 pounds, is our largest internal organ and actual multi-sector, located in the upper right abdomen. It performs over 500 vital functions. Key roles: detoxification. It filters toxins like alcohol and drugs from the blood, neutralizing them for excretion. Metabolism. It processes nutrients from food, converting them into forms the body can use. This includes storing glucose as glycogen from energy and producing proteins essential for blood clotting and immunity. Bile production. It creates bile, crucial for digestion fats and absorption fat-soluble vitamins in the small intestine. Storage. It stores vitamins A, D, E, Q, B12, iron, and the copper. In essence, the liver is your body's personal processing plant, keeping you healthy by cleaning your blood, managing your energy, and aiding the digestion. Protein.
Is the gallbladder. Your gallbladder is the small, pear-shaped organ that stores in the dialysis bile. Bile is the fluid your liver produces that helps dissolve fats in the food you eat. Where is the gallbladder located? Your gallbladder is located in the upper right part of your abdomen. It sits you under your liver. What is the function of your gallbladder? Your gallbladder is part of your digestive system. Its main function is to store bile. Bile helps your digestive system break down fats. Bile is the mixture of the main cholesterol, bilirubin, and bile cells. What does the gallbladder do? Before you start eating, your gallbladder is full of bile. When you start eating, your gallbladder receives signals to contract and squeeze the stored bile through the biliary tract. The bile eventually finds its way to your larger bile duct, the common bile duct. Bile passes through the common bile duct into the duodenum, the first part of your small intestine, where it mixes with food waiting to be digested. After you eat, your gallbladder is empty and receives an deflated balloon, waiting to fill it up again.
Hello, I'm Jesus Inagas, and I'm going to explain a little about the pancreas. The pancreas is an elongated gland located transversely and posteriorly to the greater curvature of the stomach. It is both an exocrine gland, which produces digestive enzymes, and an endocrine gland, which produces hormones such as insulin and glucagon. It is divided into 3 main parts: a voluminous right portion, called the head, formed by the sea of the duodenum, a narrower part known as the body. It is connected to the splenic vessels. A thin end that ends on the left, the tail. It extends to the splenic hilum and is connected to the left kidney. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Daniel Lacros. I am going to talk to you about the small intestine. The small intestine is the longest section of the digestive tract, responsible for most of the digestive and absorption of nutrients. Its connections to stop to the large intestine approximately 6 meters long. My function are completed on the digestion of food, absorption nutrients, sugars, vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Water transport on the blood to dream. The small intestine of divide 3 parts: duodenum, ileum, and ileum. The duodenum receives priority digestion food from the stomach and receives digestion and for the pancreas and gathering part. The duodenum and ileum are responsible the absorption of nutrients and water. The small intestine has a very large interior surface and tanks to bilium and digestive foods with facilitate nutrient absorption. Substance nutrients pass in the bloodstream I add distinction to group the value for use or stronger. I am short the small intestine. I am association for the digestion. I am absorption of the food. I am the body. The use nutrients for its warm maintenance. I am function. Thank you.